Hi, my name is Dan Mirabile, and I'm here to talk about my uh, digital resume and my Google case study. I want to just first introduce myself. I am a classroom teacher at the East Northport Middle School in the Northport School District in Long Island, New York. I have been working there for 6 years, and I'm currently enrolled at Stony Brook University, working towards becoming an educational technology specialist. I am in the midst of finishing up my Google coursework to become a Google certified trainer, and I am very excited about being able to work with Google Apps for Education and all the products that are both available to everybody and also available to the education community. So the first thing I want to talk about is my case study. My case study focuses on Google Drive and the collaborative possibilities with Google Drive. I taught a workshop in January of 2014 to the middle school and the in the school district where I work, in which any educator and faculty and staff was able to attend. And basically, what I wanted to do was I wanted to give the school district and community and staff a tool to collaborate and work together within the confines of the curriculum without having to meet physically in person. There's also a lot of negative feelings about the server that we have at the school and the way that the teachers cannot take their work home with them if they are constantly saving it to the school server. They're constantly having to use flash drives and move files and materials from classroom to classroom, and if they save it locally in the computer. So when the faculty and staff learned about my Google knowledge and my passion for education technology, they asked me if there was a better alternative. I decided to approach the administration with the idea, and they were extremely positive about holding a workshop for Google Drive. So my case study focuses on the possibilities of using Google Drive and all the different applications and products that are involved with it as a collaborative tool for the teachers to work with one another, whether it's in Google Docs, spreadsheets, and forms, etc. Basically, the basis of the workshop was to familiarize everyone with all the different products, show them the apps they can connect to Google Drive, whether it was a teacher that wanted to focus more on Google Documents. The workshop was able to tailor some of the activities towards that, and essentially provide a 2+ hour workshop training program where teachers could familiarize with all aspects of Google Drive. So essentially, the initiative for my workshop would basically be holding workshops often and frequently for the entire school district in which I'm employed, so that I can eventually hit every single building and teacher in the school district and familiarize them with cloud-based computing and all the possibilities that the Google products can offer them within the confines of the education technology community. The next thing that I wanted to focus on is my digital resume, in which I have basically added all of my coursework throughout my education technology curriculum and experience at Stony Brook University. This page right here is the About Me page. It basically gives a brief synopsis of my background and what I'm currently doing, and I also linked the YouTube video in which I give my biography video that I'm submitting to Google. Next, I have a digital resume where I show all of my experience, my skills. I've worked with Microsoft and Google products now for a few years. I have a passion for technology and education technology. So all of my work experience is related to schools, education, and computers and technology. So I have all of my education background and information on the resume as well, and references as well. The next section of my Google site dedicated to my technology integration and digital resume would be the coursework I did last semester in the spring, where I created an app showcasing Google products and how I can integrate them into the classroom. I have a extensive technology integration plan focusing on Chromebooks, Google Glass, and Chromecast. And I posted my video of my presentation in addition to the outline. And if I click that, the app itself will come up as well. The next section of my digital resume and site are all the presentations that I've created throughout my coursework, focusing on becoming an education technology specialist. I have several presentations that I created in Google Drive with Google Presentations, and then others with Lesson Paths, which is formerly Mentor Mob, and Prezi as well. I also have several Google sites that I've created. One specifically here focusing on education technology resources, which I focus on Google Drive, YouTube, and many other products. The next Google site I created was dedicated specifically to Google Hangouts and all the possibilities that it has for the education world through connected classroom field trips, through video conferencing, Hangouts on air. All of these things can really impact education, and I want to bring that to the school district in which I work and really showcase its possibilities for connecting classrooms. Then I have a couple other Google sites in here that I used as examples for social studies projects. The next section has a few of the professional development workshops in which I have taught, which link you directly to the sign-in page and the coursework that was completed in the workshop, and a basic overview of what the workshop was and when it was completed. I have a section dedicated to projects and activities that I created, one of which is a Google Hangout scavenger hunt, in which the students would participate in several activities based on the add-ons and features within Google Hangouts. And the other is a World War II project dedicated to making Google sites, having each of the student groups in the classroom focusing on a different aspect of World War II, and creating a Google site to showcase exactly what they learned and teach the class about the specific topic or section of the war. And that has an extensive outline and unit plan based on it. And then lastly, I linked all of the videos from my YouTube channel, some of which are trainings, some of which are presentations, and others are how-to or helpful videos that they basically just focus on a specific aspect of a Google product. This one right here is how to sign into Google Plus so that you can use Google Hangouts. Another one would be the features of Google Hangouts and how to create a learning playlist for Lesson Paths, now formerly Mentor Mob. And I also linked my Google Bio video And any video that I created will be linked in here as well. So again, to summarize, I have a upcoming workshop within my school district. I have a Google Hangout on Air that recently discussed curriculum, collaborative curriculum planning, and basically will focus primarily on collaborative editing, revision history, leaving comments, being able to work in real time simultaneously in Google Documents and Google presentations. And essentially, what the initiative that I want to bring to my school district, which is being able to use Google Drive to be a collaborative tool and really shy away from flash drives and individual projects and really focus on how we can get students working together, and that is through using Google products. So again, my name is Dan Mirabile, and I am working towards becoming a Google certified trainer, and hopefully that will be the goal I reach in the near future.